This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll air this one out deep. And that's caught inside the 30.
Go time, baby.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Complete to
Steven Sims Jr. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Fielded in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Consecutive plays. Now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
To throw is Watson. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards.
9 yards that time.
First down.
From the gun, here's Watson. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and his throw here's incomplete. Preston Williams, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Again, it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Open man is Sims. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Watson's pass.
2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
For the point after.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here,
Costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And the ball is knocked out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Broncos nothing.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 38. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Mixon with a first down carry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd
and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Able to find Isabella. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
The ball carrier.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Another try for Mixon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch it work, watch it hate, watch it learn, can't relate. Watch it dirt, out the mud, out the dirt, above the water.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to get this to Gordon. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
7 yards to pick up there. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Melvin Gordon on the carry. Sean Williams brought him down.
Watson on 3rd down. And this is caught by Watkins. And down to the 11.
Watson.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Down Chargers.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Broncos nothing. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
At the 50-yard
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
66, 44.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on 4th down. They run for it with Mixon, and he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Watson off play action. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On 2nd and 10, Watson escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. Here's Josh Lambo now for the Charger field goal. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And Lambo will put this one through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. So we have reached halftime, intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Pulls it in at the 13. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Roethlisberger. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Fourth down.
Check. Hey, check. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach.
Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. The 40, 30, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Complete.
Sammy Watkins, 91 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do...
And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Chargers
point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up
just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 33. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Josh Allen, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
It's our time. Bang, 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 bang. Shit. 22, 44.
After the sack on first down, Roethlisberger now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and this is recovered by the Chargers.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Second and goal.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will extend this big lead.
Nothing.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Brings up
on 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Broncos.
Now Joe Mixon. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Mixon on the carry.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Roethlisberger.
3 at the 42-yard line.
Dancing to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. After the interception, here's Watson. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, here's Watson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Off of play action, it's Watson, eluding the pressure right. Open man here, Sims complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 33 yards that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Quez Watkins, the intended target.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the 1st. The Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. And Watson's going to throw it here. Steps away to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
6 yards.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. Out of the gun, Watson. And it is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Now the Broncos are going to call the 1st of their timeouts.
46-yard line.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Check tight. Check tight. Hey, check Mike 20 Snickers. Got spin. Easy, easy. No spacing. Check back 21. Check pass. Snickers.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Jeffrey with a catch left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Throwing now, Watson. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Check, 93's the mic.
Watson now to throw. Able to get this to Gordon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored.